My name is Jeffrey Marlow. I come from the United States of America. I'm a postdoctoral scholar at Harvard University.
What do you think about the symposium?
It's been a very interesting week. There are a lot of people doing very different things. I'm primarily a microbiologist, so I think about how microbes interact with the seafloor and with the ocean system and larger biogeochemical cycles. So it's been interesting here to see other people studying stuff you can actually see, or policy, or how we actually collect our samples from these crazy environments. So it's been quite a process to learn all about this. A few colleagues have come, and it's always nice to reconnect with people that I've been on research cruises with. Hadn't really followed up on what came of those results that we collected together, so it's nice to see the end product.
There is a lot of students here. What do you think is their role in a symposium like this?
So students are primarily doing a lot of the work that becomes the publications and is the foundation for the field. As you sort of advance through academia, it becomes less and less of a direct relationship with the samples and with the science. So the students are really on the front lines of all of this work and completely represent the future of the field.
What do you think is deep sea? What's your definition?
I guess my definition is the one that people have been using, which is 200 meters or below. And that seems reasonable to me. I mean, it's a completely separate ecosystem once you get away from photosynthesis. But the systems that I'm mostly interested in are the ones that have a unique source of energy. Methane seeps or hydrothermal vents or lost city type serpentinization. So it's places where energy is coming into the seafloor independent of the sun.
And what do you think is the main knowledge gap in this research? What is the most important to you?
To me, it's the link between the presence of certain organisms and their activity. The last 5, 10, 15 years has shown that there are microbes in particular everywhere. But then linking that to what they're actually doing is very important because they can be present but sort of dormant, and that doesn't have any impact on the broader planetary systems, but figuring out who's doing what and how active they are and doing that is the next phase.
And if I ask you to tell me what is the most important message of this symposium, what would you say?
I'm not sure this is the most important, but the thing that I was perhaps most surprised by or just had never thought about was what's happening at the deepest parts of the ocean, in the trenches. Some of those presentations of the crazy types of fish and other organisms, the gigantic crustaceans that show up, was very surprising to me. So I'd never seen a lot of that material before.
How do you think the deep sea research will proceed in the future?
I think that the continued advancement of technology will be very important. So right now, we kind of have to be there or be on site to collect data. But as kind of autonomous vehicles and autonomous imagers become more prevalent, then we can just get more and more data and fill in the enormous gaps that we have.